Two thoughts. Siri is useful but horrible. Secondly, I can build my own Siri. So let's see a demo. Who are you?
I'm Siri, your virtual assistant.
What can you do, Siri?
I can help with answering questions, setting reminders, sending messages, and more.
Can you set an alarm for tomorrow 5 a.m.?
I can't set alarms, but I can guide you on how to do it on your device.
So this is the code that we are going to write, and trust me, it is going to be very, very simple. The first thing that we need to do is we need to record the audio. Now this step does not need any AI. There are ready Python libraries, we can do it very easily. The next step is going to be convert this audio to text, or which is transcribe. For transcription, we are going to use the model Whisper from OpenAI. So this will give us text, and that text we can send to chat completions or responses, one of these two APIs, and get an answer. And this is where you can use GPT-4 or any of the models that you want. So once we have the response which is sent by OpenAI, what we can do is we can call one more model which is TTS1. So there's TTS1 model which is text to speech, and it is going to convert that text into speech. So we are going to use three different models for three different tasks. So step one, we need to initialize the project, and I'm going to use UV. So let's start with UV init. After UV init, let's add the dependencies. So I'm going to add two dependencies for now, sound devices and sound file. So let's import these two libraries, and after that, let's create a function. So it is going to need two things. Number one, duration. For 5 seconds, it is going to listen to you. So what we need is duration and sampling rate. So 44,100 is the standard. So that's what I am keeping it. Channel 1 because I don't have a stereo sound left and right. And again, I have to provide one more parameter, sample rate, once again. And then create a file and just call this soundfile.write. Run it. This is a test recording. I'm just going to speak for more than 5 seconds and see. Okay, so it did not even let me complete, right? So we have this file, and if I play it, a test recording, I'm just going to speak for more than 5 seconds, and so as you can see that it has recorded a 5-second audio file. Now to convert this audio into text, we need OpenAI. So we need to connect to OpenAI. So for that, we will need the request library. So first thing first, let's load our API keys. So this line is going to read from your system environment variables or .env file. First thing that we need to do is we need to open the MP3 file or the WAV file. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to send a post request to this audio transcription API endpoint. And of course, we need to send our API key in the authorization headers. We also need to send this file. Note that this is read binary RB. So we are sending the binary file to this endpoint. And the model that we are going to use is Whisper1. And finally, whatever response we get, we will print it and we will also return it. So if you remember, in step 1, we had saved this file name as tempaudio.wav. So this is exactly the same file that we are trying to send here. So if I run this file, it takes this WAV file, sends it to OpenAI, and we get this whatever junk I was speaking at that time. Now, if you're liking this video so far, don't forget to click on that subscribe button. For step 3, I'm going to use a GPT-4o model. You can choose any model that you want. Whatever input text is received, it can be sent in the input key, and then there are instructions. So this is where I'm doing all the magic actually. This is system prompt. So instruction is you are Siri, you understand Indian English accent and reply with minimal words. Okay, so this is a system prompt. This will be sent with every message. And this payload can be sent to responses API. So you can choose between responses or chat completion. It's going to be the same output, it doesn't matter. Once we have the response back, what we need to do is we need to get the output text. Now this path is going to differ depending on whether you're using responses or chat completions API. Now, if you're thinking about chat completions versus responses, I've already created a video comparing these two, and I'll post a link to that. We will print it and let's test it. Let's test it with a simple text for now, and you will see that I'm returning it. Okay, so why I want to return it? Because I'm going to chain all these methods to create my final bot. So let's run it. Note the question. I'm asking who are you, and it is replying with I'm Siri, your virtual assistant. And if I say you are Google Assistant, and if I run it, it will say I'm your Google Assistant. Now we got the text. Now the next step is to convert this text into audio. So for that, we are going to use one more model from OpenAI. We are using TTS 1 model. Then whatever input text that we send, so whatever sentence that we want to convert it into speech, that we can send. So there is a choice of 6 voices. So I chose Noah. You can choose something else. And after that, we need to send a post request to this slash audio slash speech API endpoint, send all this data, and finally we will get an output. So whatever is the result, so response.content, whatever is the result, we can send it in an MP3 file. So now that we have all the building blocks ready, we can put these together. Now we want this conversation to be continued. So that's why I'm using a while true loop. Okay. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to record, and you will see that I'm passing a duration of 6 seconds. We can pass a duration as well as sample rate. So sample rate 44,000 is fine. So I can record only 6 seconds of audio. Once I have the audio, then I can call audio to text method that we wrote in step 2, and this method can convert this audio into text. So the logic is simple. If you say bye, the program ends. So this step is only for terminating the while true loop. If you say bye, the conversation ends. Then once we have the user input, which is here, we can send it to get response method, and it will call the GPT-4o model and we will get the reply, right? So once we have that, generating audio is again another API call. So that's why I'm just printing this message, and the same method that we wrote, it is going to get us the reply, and it will return the file name. And this is where I'm going to call one AF play utility of macOS. And using this utility, I'm just simply playing whatever that sound is, and finally ready for next question. So let's double check. Who are you?
I'm Siri, your virtual assistant.
So this was in real time. I'm not going to edit it. Now the limitation is that there are 3 different API calls. So between every API call, you have to wait. Now there are ways to solve for that, but that is going to be a little bit more complex for the simple idea that I wanted to present in this video. So if you want to see how to optimize this, do let me know in the comments and we will follow up with a new video. So that's it for now. I'll see you in the next one.